Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to join our webinar today. Today, we welcome our very good friends, the CEO of the DevMaster, to have a conversation with us again. Actually, last year, we already have an interview with him to talk about the AI-powered software development solution. But after 1 year of the time, there's a lot of changes in the market. No matter it's talking about the technology or maybe the newcomer doing something, maybe similar, maybe a little bit different. So that's why today he will talk a little bit about what's the market situation and then what is the positioning of the DevMaster in this year. So that's why we have a much better understanding about what's going on and how can we leverage his solution or maybe the services to do the enterprise product and solution as well. Hello, Jimmy.
Hi, Aaron.
Yeah, thank you so much to joining us again. Because last year you already mentioned about your very good solution and the platform, and it seems that a little bit different this year because I review your website, see that there's some changes. No matter it's talking about maybe not the direction, maybe the routings or maybe the solution offering and something like that. So today, welcome you to join us again to talk a little bit more about your solution or maybe the market positioning. So maybe you just say hi to our guests, and then also I will share the PowerPoint. So that's why you can talk a little bit about what's DevMaster, what you are doing, and what's the impact to the industry as well. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. So maybe I recap something what we have done in the last year, 2024. So actually, we for the last year we are mainly focused on the development and on our flagship product, the Mastermind, which I was introduced in last interviews with Aaron. So up to the end of last year, actually we have done the requirement analysis module, mock-up generation modules. Both is heavily depends on AI to do the analysis and the generation of mock-ups. And also, actually, we have partially computer coding modules, which we can create code files of large-scale enterprise application projects. Okay, and we have some we have the automated test modules which utilize AI plus RPA to do the automation integration tests. And one more important thing is that besides the development package, actually we also launched another product line which we call the Insight Express. It is a AI-powered business intelligence platform, so user can create reports or dashboards with just natural languages.
Okay, thank you so much for your update about what's the difference or what's the changes between last year and this year. So the PowerPoint is over there. Should I just swap to another page or whatever?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, maybe I give the full screen for you to make sure that everybody can see. Okay, yes, that's a recap of the DevMaster you just mentioned about the product development. Yeah. So anything you want to add on?
Oh, besides, actually, we have just mentioned that we have done some we call beta projects, pilot projects with our beta customers. Okay, so we have deployed the 2 enterprise-grade procurement management applications, which we use our product to complete the whole soft SDLC. Okay, and of course, we have deployed our AI reporting products to some of our clients, especially on large-scale enterprise like pharmacy enterprise. Okay, so we cover for multiple departments like finance, HR, productions, and operations.
Okay, so maybe I have a quick question about, you mentioned about enterprise procurement application, deploy Mastermind into 2 enterprise-grade procurement system. Can I assume that everything is powered by the AI solution, your platform, or you need to do a lot of the manual work or to do the coding or something like that?
At the moment that we implemented the projects, it's about 70% of the tasks have been done by the AI. Okay, and then the remainder tasks were done by the human.
Okay, it means that the customer they're interested to use our technology. Maybe you just talk about you can do the so-called requirement analyze and then do a mock very fast. So that's why this is some kind of advantage that the enterprise really want to see what's going on or what will be the outcome.
Actually, we use our methodology. Actually, is that we don't emphasize we are using AI to the end customer. So, but what we do is we change the way we how we collect requirements. We'll compare the traditional approach that maybe like, for example, the consultant doing interviews or workshop with the clients and then drop down the requirements and then get back to review and compile requirement documents and for the customer to review, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're not doing this way. And what we do is that we do an initial workshop to collect the initial requirements or inputs from user. And then we use our product to generate two things. One is the clarification questions, which we use to clarify a lot of maybe conflicts or not detailed enough requirements, such from the user inputs. And the other thing is that we create mockups, which is high definition mockups. Means that high definition means it is interactable. So we provide the mockups to our clients within days so they can visualize what is their requirements after implemented to become a system, how they interact with the systems, how they use the system functions to complete their daily tasks. So they can very quickly realize the gap between our understanding with them, or they can also have more deep thinking on if their requirements really help them to solve their problem.
Okay, so it means that, okay, this is the secret weapon. Okay, so nobody knows that you are using the AI technology to help to accelerate everything. So you just use a very typical way to discuss with the customer, gather the requirement, but in a shorter period of time, you already can have some kind of the so-called the requirement specification to clarify with the customer, and also have some kind of the mock-up. Okay, maybe we are talking about a POC or something like that. Okay, to show it in front of the customer. So this is what you are doing right now. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
More details that actually, for example, in one of our projects, we use around 12 days. We create eight sets of mockups, 8 versions of our mockups, which cover the whole 90% of the file system screens.
Okay, so it means that actually you have the very good experience in manage the so-called the requirement or maybe the delivery of the enterprise customer, the project. So that's why this is something it assists you to do it in a much better way. And then of course, if we are talking about AI or maybe other things, it can be manipulated or maybe accelerated everything in a much better way. So if that's the case, okay, it seems like it's a little bit different from the other so-called tools or maybe the services in the market. As you know that there's so many product or the services for the customer to generate the code or generate the so-called the mock or something like that, because they manage the part of the solution. But now you are talking about a end-to-end project, everything. You can make use of your platform, the DevMaster, maybe talking about the mastermind or different kind of the Insight Express to fulfill the project totally. You said that's the difference between you and other so-called the code generation company in the market?
Yeah, you're right. Actually, there's many new players in the market, in the domain, but most of them is still focused on code generation or code quality control at this moment. But from ourselves, because our teams come from large-scale system integrator enterprise in the past, so we did a lot of enterprise projects. What we know is that actually the most critical part in a project actually is the requirements analyze and the user experience design. For most users, actually, they don't care about the technical, right? They care your output if the output fulfills their requirements.
Okay, so if that's the case, it means that your customer base is not for not the general user. It should be some kind of the service company, maybe the system integrator. So that's why they have the team of the professionals. They can leverage your product to do it in a much better way and then increase their competitiveness in the market. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's our target, part of our target audience or target customers. Okay. Yeah. What we're doing is that we try to figure out complete methodologies which can really for better usage of this kind of AI generation tools in software development.
Okay, one more question, because there's so many ways to generate something. Okay, have you already incorporated maybe your experience or your best practice to manage the project or whatever into your system? So that's why it's a somewhat different from the other, because it's not only talking about a machine can generate the code. It's not only talking about the AI can analyze the requirement, but also the best practices according to your maybe 20 years of experience to put it inside. So that's why the customer, maybe they already enjoy a lot of the so-called consultation, the professional advice or whatever thing all together because they work with you together. Is that correct?
Yes, actually, the key point of our products compared to others is that because we need to cater the whole SDLC, the whole life cycle. So one of the key challenge in the very beginning that we're developing our product is that the consistency of everything that generated by the AI should be, they should be consistent throughout the whole project life cycle, right? So when we collect the initial user inputs, then we connect to, let's say, requirements or mock-ups or questions, right? And then the user respond to the questions. What we need to do is we need to make sure that those requirements or those assets generators should be consistent.
Okay, understand. Okay, thank you so much. You're talking about consistent because all those people are talking about the so-called image generation, the video generation, consistent character. I do believe that that's very important, especially there's no any surprise to the customer why there's a totally different if the second round or maybe the second application have different kind of the so-called interface or whatever. Okay. So thank you so much. At least we get some idea about what's the position in the market. So talking about provide a much better way. Okay, the automated way, the AI powered way to deliver the whole solution, no matter from the requirement gathering stage or to the end of the so-called the project delivery. And also you also have an Insight Express as a reporting platform. So that's why the customer can use the natural language to get to so-called prepare the report or gather the information in a much more easier way, especially for the senior management. Okay, there's a thought about this one, and then something is following in front of him. So thank you so much for clarify this point, because I do believe it's very important to make sure that the market position is different from the other. So that's why so maybe the service partner or maybe the enterprise customer, they understand why they will engage with you to not only get your product to up and run, but also because you have the very good experience to manage the project and something like that. Okay, thank you so much. So let's take a look about the AI code generation automation market overview. It's quite a huge market, right? Can you talk a little bit about this one? So that's why we understand it makes very good sense to engage in this so-called AI power solution or something like that.
Okay, so this is actually, I can share that this figure or research is done by Gemini. Okay. So it's done by Gemini deep research. So you can see that actually the AI collect information from the internet and analyze those that for the last year, 2024, actually you can see the market size should be around 5 to 6 billions. Okay, worldwide. Okay, so and then you can see for the next year it will becomes almost 8 billions. So it's a 27% growth annually.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so understand about the market scale or whatever, the market so-called the value. Because there are so many newcomers to have this kind of the capability to generate the code and something like that. I'm curious to know that are you going to incorporate them into your solution as well? So that's why even though you have a good solution over there, but there's somebody maybe they have this new idea, new way to deliver the project. Will you incorporate all those good stuff all together to make your platform or maybe your service more competitive?
We are open to incorporate other good products to provide better solutions. But the key point is that actually the most critical part on code generation is the LLM model behind the scene, right? So if those products use the same LLM, then actually it's not much difference.
Okay, understand. Okay, so maybe let's see what you also prepare. Okay. You mentioned about periods and also what you're working with the maybe the customer or maybe the recruiting some of the service partner working with you all together. So the positioning of the DevMaster. Okay, can you tell a little bit about what's the position?
Actually, it's like the three key terms. Okay, so we are enterprise focused. So that means most target customer is the enterprise. Okay, so we develop enterprise grade applications. Another one is that the full life cycle approach that I have emphasized many times, right? Because to deliver good software or good application, we need to focus on every stage of the life cycle. And then at this moment or for this year, we are also try to improve the early stage of a project. That means the requirement and system design stage. So most of resources will put on to improve our product's performance on these two stages.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so let's see anything else. Okay, this is the DevMaster at Rep Summit Vancouver. Is that a very good event or whatever? Can you share a little bit about with us?
Yeah. Actually, we are going to participate in this event as a feature presenter. So this event will be held in Canada in May, end of May this year, and this event is with bring together many industry leaders, innovators, and decision makers all together to share their visions and their products. So it's a good event for everyone to join.
Okay, so maybe the IAMCP partner in North America in Canada, I will invite them to join it. So that's why you have a discussion with them to see whether you can work together to do something great. Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
So okay, thank you so much. Okay, I believe that you already covered quite a lot about DevMaster, and also talking about AI power software development solution. Okay, so I would take from another angle to talk a little bit about the current market situation to see whether you have different view. As you know, that nowadays because the adoption of the maybe the GAI or agent agent or whatever kind of the terms is quite popular. So everybody already engaged in the AI space. So that's why they can manipulate some of the tools to solve the problem as well. So from this angle, do you want to do something a little bit different than what you just mentioned about the enterprise customer to try to engage with all those, maybe the user or maybe some of the individual person, they have the capability to manipulate the AI technology to working with you together. Do you have any kind of the idea or whatever?
Yeah, sure. Actually, we're welcome to work together with other experts or talents, okay, in different domains to promote how to use AI or to share how to use AI in their own industry. I think this is a very good way to promote or to contribute to the AI's evolving ecosystem.
Okay, thank you. I do believe that there's in the coming days, there's a lot of so-called association and community. They will try to embrace all those people because nowadays AI is different from previous age. Before that, we are talking about the technical person or non-technical person. But now anybody, it seems that they have the so-called technical and non-technical skill because using the AI to help them to drive or do some kind of the job. So that's why I believe that the community and the community is totally different story. Okay. So, and another one is talking about your resources. Okay. You mentioned about you build the application and I believe that this time you go to Canada to have the summit. Are you going to have some kind of the funding or whatever? So that's why it can help you to recruit more people or maybe work with the great company altogether to make sure that this kind of the approach, the direction and the positioning of the DevMaster can be implemented in a much faster way. As you know that nowadays, every day there's some changes. Okay, so that's why I'm not sure whether you already consider this.
Yes. Actually, we are open. We will open our seed funding one, okay, in coming months. So actually, we also one of the purpose that we participate for the web summit, we're also to meet investors to discuss if any chance to try to have their support on our business.
Okay, so if there any website in this in this so-called online event, maybe you can contact Jimmy directly to see if there's any kind of a synergy. So that's why you can work together. Okay. So if we are talking about the Canada or the North America, are you not interested in doing something a little bit more in the Asia Pacific?
Oh, don't misunderstand that. Actually, our prioritize first. I mean, our first priority or first focal market is the AP market. Okay, and then we'll move on to the North American market. Okay, so right now, actually in AP market, we have done clients or projects in the Greater China or Japan. So we have so-called that some good beta clients. So we are also, so that's why we try to start our market exploring in North America.
Okay, if I ask a very simple question, because most of the investors will ask this question, okay. Are you looking for more customer? Of course, the investor need to give the money. More customer, you really want to do, or you want to spend more effort to enhance your product? Which one is the higher priority?
Actually, to us, this is the same thing. Okay, because we are not that we're not in our office and then we define the product and then we push the market. Actually, is what we need to know our clients or our users' feedback and then try to improve our product very fast. Because actually, compared to the traditional way, our R&D is much faster because we also use our product to generate our own product code. Okay. So we can incorporate users feedback very quickly. So that's why in this day, to us actually all our clients is we are marked as a beta client because we talk very deep to them. We are not just get their requirement, build a software, and then we leave. Not this way. In the whole life cycle, we talk a lot to our clients on. Like we are not telling them we are using AI, but we will tell them. So like what I mentioned, what they have feelings or feedbacks on using a lot of mock-ups to collect or to visualize the requirements. Okay,
thank you so much. Okay,
that's very good positive feedbacks.
Okay, thank you. Okay, because the time is limited today, we already overrun the 3 minutes already. So maybe thank you so much for your sharing. And then I do believe that we have a lot of chances to engage with you again and again and again. And then I will leverage the International Association of Microsoft Channel Partner to never. So that's why your request or maybe your expectation can be achieved. Okay. One more thing, because actually Jimmy is also the members of the International Association of the Microsoft Channel Partners. And one more thing, because we just formed the AI Synergy Group, and also Jimmy is one of the core members. So that's why in the coming day, we can share a little bit more about the technology, the market trend, and whatever kind of the things with everybody. Okay, why I mentioned about everybody? Before that, only the member can enjoy the benefits, what IAMCP is doing. But in the Greater China region, we believe that nowadays we need to make some changes. We want to let every single individual, no matter their background or whatever kind of the so-called expertise, they can join the AI Synergy Group to share their real or maybe doing something great all together. So by the end of this one, you will see a new website of the International Association of Microsoft Channel Partner Greater China region. There's a lot of information over there. And then if anybody else you are interested to join us, no matter join as a member to expand your business in other region, or maybe join the AI Synergy Group, you are welcome to do it. Okay. So this is the end of the so-called conversation today. And again, thank you so much for Jimmy. And then I look forward to meet you in Canada or whatever place. And then I believe that's a lot of the customer, they understand your strategy about how can you help them, not only provide tools for them to generate the code or the parcel solution, something like that. You actually have the capability to, as a consultant, to let them understand what's going on, what should we do, or even after discuss with you, maybe you will say that, okay, no need to develop any kind of software, because there's a much better way to solve the problem as well. Okay, so thank you, Jimmy, and then it's time, let's meet in person to have the conversation again. Thank you so much.